Hello all, thank you for tuning in to another Candidly LJC. I am Larissa JC, and well, there's no one else that can be. Why? Because my mother named me. Okay, thank you, mama. But guess what? I know you are uniquely you. I'm uniquely me. Together, we're gonna be uniquely we and make this world a better place. Okay. So what am I doing today? Today, I am getting out the house, okay? We are in the midst of fall, of autumn, of cold weather, okay? I am not a cold weather somebody. I am a summer somebody, okay? But seasonal depression be trying to get the best of me, and I am not gonna let seasonal depression get the best of me today. Why is that? Because I am gonna go ahead and come outside and enjoy my day. I am enjoying my day because I know if I stay in the house, there's a lot of people that be coming up and down my street and they're wondering why. Why am I talking to my phone? Okay, but anyway, I'm sidetracked. However, let me regroup. Seasonal depression be having me in the house feeling sorry for myself. It is November 18th. It is a beautiful day. You see the way the sun is glowing on my skin. You see it. It's beautiful. It's November the 18th and I'm just out here in a little bitty old jacket. And so I cannot, I tried to get Keith out the house to come with me. I tried to get out earlier, but it's only about 1:30, so I am going to the farmer's market. So why don't you come on? Because you know what? I have been doing vendors events, and if you've been following me, you know that I mentioned that I've been trying to get involved with vendors events more. There's a vendors event not far from my home, and I want to check it out. I want to see what's going on. I want to see if this is something that I want to participate the next time that they have a show, and also what great finds I may come across. So come on, come with me. It is extremely crowded. I did not anticipate. I had an inkling because this park is super popular, super beautiful, but I don't like it when it's a challenge to park. But I'm going to try to keep a positive outlook on this, and hopefully I can find some place close to park. There's people. I'm kind of disappointed that my younger son did not want to come with me. I'm about to go around in this circle again. I don't recall having a stop sign. I have found a space right up front. I know God is good, so I don't have to walk too far. I got a handicap placard in my car, and so yeah, that astronomically assists with the parking situation. So let's get out and see what's going on. It is a really beautiful day. I normally never come somewhere by myself. Like, I am such a Cancer, such an introvert, and getting out and then having a vlog. I'm only talking right now because there's absolutely nobody around me, but it is huge. It's a lot of vendors up here, and I've never done an outdoor vending event, but man, there's a lot of foot traffic here, a lot of opportunity. I know I can't be in this area too much because of copyright, but yeah, it's big. Look at this. I probably have to finish the rest of the time like playing a different music. I'm gonna cross this huge ass field and over this way. I noticed she has a lot of people in her little booth, and and I'm wondering, you know, what stands out. I have to take notes too. She has really pretty earrings.
Really?
These are so cute. And her sign is beautiful. I love that. I think I found my place. I think I found my place. Sip her right.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Bit of a homebody. I do really like to talk to people, and I feel like I am getting to know a lot of vendors here, and you never know, if I see them again at a vendors event, we will already be acquainted. So they have a lot of great stuff here. I'm really happy that I came out, and I am really enjoying this alone time, because it's normally not like that at all. I would have never thought that there was so much over here. Now it's time for me to go. I think I'll park this way. I actually really had a nice time. I think, let me see, yeah. It's time for me to go. I didn't want to stay too long, but this is definitely something that I would want to participate in. It's definitely gave me a really good mood. I had a lot of great conversations with people I didn't even know. I just sparked up conversation, and hopefully I will meet some of those vendors at future events. I'm happy I did that. Okay, I am so happy that I went to that vendor show. It's like a, I don't know if they call it a farmer's, it's not a farmer's market. It's not, because it was not like fruits and vegetables or produce was being sold. It's just completely vendors selling their handmade products, and which I love. I did not see not one vendor that sold like paparazzi jewelry, just like Avon, like all of it was like handmade artisan type of products, specialties, desserts. I really had to control myself from purchasing like brownies and such, and I did not go to really buy, but more so observe. I'm really happy that I took the time out. I was trying to convince my baby boy to go. He did not want to come. He wanted to stay in their house. I'm like, let's get out, let's get some sun, son. But no, he wanted to stay in on his Xbox. So I was like, okay, because I be wanting to like do things with my son and get him out the house. But I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let that damper me, because I get really emotional come the fall winter season. It's gloomy, it's cold, you got to put on layers. And today is an absolutely remarkably beautiful November day. Okay, I was talking to one of the vendors, and she was saying how last year when she did it during this time last year, that it was so cold, it was so windy, people's tents were blowing away. And that's why I fear about doing vendor events outside, is dealing with the tent, because they said that you can't put any stakes in the ground. Okay, so if I can't put my tent like with stakes in the ground, how do I ensure that it's not gonna blow away? No wonder why they had tents blowing away, because they did not allow them to put like stakes in the ground. However, I'm all about fighting seasonal depression this season. I am not gonna let it get, I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. I'm going to take advantage of my life and of moments. Every day is not gonna be a good day, but I'm gonna try to make the best out of every day. And so yeah, I'm so happy that you came along with me. Hopefully that gave you some encouragement, just some ideas. Get out of the house. If you're dealing with seasonal depression a lot, just get out of the house. Just get some sun. Sun is gonna do you good, even if it's cold. It was a blessing today that it was not super cold. It's not cold at all outside. I'm actually done worked up a little sweat or whatever, but I got out the house. I did what I was supposed to do. Now on to the next episode, okay? Because my son been calling me off the hook. Now how you not gonna want to come with me but then blowing me up? What type of stuff is... I forgot to share with you my find at the vendor show. I picked up this black tourmaline. Comes with the card, and it is for your root chakra, which is the first chakra. It's the very base, like bottom, like your gut. It repels and protects against negativity and grounds. And then, you know what, is the root chakra? It might be like your tailbone. But I am currently working on my root chakra, and that's why I got this. I love how it looks, like very rugged, like it's like not a smooth stone. It's more in its natural state. And I really like this here. Looks mountainous. It was only $7. And I think it will be a great addition. I don't have many crystals, and the ones that I do have are smooth. So this is like the first edition of like a very raw crystal that I have picked up. So this is the first of many. Hey. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. It has been a few days since my outing, since the beginning of this video, but that's okay, because I come back to recap for you. I'm here at the Creation Station again. I'm preparing myself for my next vendor show. So I decided to go ahead and take that trip to just check out some other vendors, see how their booths were set up, see what type of products they were selling, see what type of pricing they had for the items. I wanted to pay attention if anyone was selling something similar to me. I wanted to pay attention to see what other people were doing to drive foot traffic to their booth. And also I wanted to get out the house. Okay, I think that was most importantly because, like I said, it's cold. I live in the Midwest. We get all the seasons, and for the most part, it seems like we get more of the colder seasons than the warmer seasons. And so year after year after year, for me, it becomes a little overwhelming to deal with cold weather. It's not as pleasant. I'm older now, you know, my bones be hurting, knees be cracking, joints be sore. Okay, and I attribute that to cold weather. I really, really do. And so it was important to me to take advantage of that day. It was so beautiful. We have had Thanksgiving. It has, Black Friday has happened, and now it is Cyber Monday. I am currently running a sale on my Etsy shop where you can save 20% off on everything that you see in my Etsy shop for Cyber Monday, and the sale ends today. What is today? The 20, what's today? The 28th? The 27th. So yeah, so I wanted to kind of just share with you, maybe give you some encouragement. I know there's a lot of people that live in a cold weather climate where we be sad to see the summer leave us. And that is why I am trying to move to Arizona. Arizona has one season, it's hot. Hot. They might have two seasons. They have hot and then they have hot, okay? I wanted to share some things with you because I have been working here, getting prepared, and I wanted to share with you what I got going on right now. My creation station is in a little bit of a disarray because I've been working. I've been preparing. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you, but real quick, let me stay focused. The vendor event, things that I accomplished, getting out the house, not feeling overwhelmed because it was cold outside. I wanted to take my son. He was not trying to go with me. I did it by myself anyway. There's oftentimes I don't do things by myself, but I'm an only child, so a lot of things happen by myself. However, I wanted to scout out. I was talking to one of the ladies I had mentioned before. I had really liked a sign that one of the ladies had, and I had got the information of who made that sign for her. So I'm really excited about that. I had the opportunity to converse with other vendors. Some telling me that was their first time participating in that particular show. So, you know, I just kind of want this to be an encouragement for those who may be interested in vending to go ahead and get out there, see what's out there, immerse yourself within vendor shows. You might go not to shop, but to just, you know, basically go to see what's going on and give you some encouragement. But let me show you what new things I made, what new goodies I made. I made these bracelets a while ago, actually, and they're actually not new. I have never posted them on my Etsy shop, but I do plan on taking them to the vendor show. I just wanted to put some branding on these bracelets. Some bracelets I have hanging on this. This is a wrap bracelet with rose quartz. It's like an affirmation bracelet, an encouragement, inspiration. It has warrior, self-love, and faith. So I really love these. They wrap around your wrist about, depending upon the size of your wrist, they wrap around it about 3 or 4 times. I'm selling this at the show. I'm taking it with me. But also, I've been busy. What do you think about this one? I just love this bracelet. I couldn't figure out if I wanted to sell them separately or as a set. But I opted as a set. So I don't have a lot of duplicates, and I don't know if you've paid attention before and are watched any of my previous videos. I do say that I kind of got a complex with making duplicates of things because I kind of get bored very easily, and I want to move on to the next creation. You know what I'm saying? This is why this is called the creation station. But however, I also wanted to have a variety of items. I think that I enjoy making beaded bracelets as much as I enjoy making waist beads, to be completely honest with you. So I made that bracelet. It's going to be on the less expensive spectrum of my products that I am offering. So I kind of wanted to have a little bit of everything. But let me show you one of my favorite creations. I got to take it out the bag so you can see it. Wait a minute, hold up. This is one of my favorite bracelet creations that I've created to this day. I adore it. I really do. And these gold Kari shells is really a charm. I don't believe that is actually like a shell, but it's a Kari shell charm. Just make this bracelet pop. And I hope that someone will take it home with them at this upcoming vendor show. It has jasper on it, and it also has amazonite on it. This part, these are jasper beads, and this here, get it out. It's amazonite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It looks like Amazonite. Amazonite. I think that I can't. Honey, sometimes pronouncing crystal names is like pronouncing like the scientific prescription name to like pills and stuff. However, do you like it? I love it. Can we get it together? I love it. I do plan on listing this on my Etsy shop if it doesn't sell at the vendor show. Either way, I do plan on eventually listing it if it's available. Also, I have this beautiful stack bracelet as well. I'm telling you, the camera is really not doing it any justice. It is really a pretty bracelet. The color is kind of yellow right now. Like, I can tell that there's a lot of yellow in the frame, like in this video. But how beautiful is this? So I'm excited about this one also. And I have this one. This is quartz here. How cute are these? These beads are just an oasis, right? These would definitely look good on the beach, on a tropical vacation, or someone who just likes to wear a lot of color in their wardrobe. I really like this bracelet here. And I just like how kind of like designs just come to me. So that's what I've been busy doing. I use these for my price stickers, and I kind of like adhere them to my bracelets here. I don't use these for my waist beads just because I have pricing set up another way. Now, I don't know. You got to go back and look at my other vendor video where I was showing you how I was getting ready for that one. And I had mentioned how I had cleaned out my, what is this? I had cleaned out this bead spinner. And it kind of like really jacked up the inside of it. Kind of really made it rough. And then I caught myself trying to go get a sander. What do you call it? Just like a sander, not like an electric sander. And it was like spongy and I couldn't even fit it in here. So I was like, yeah, I know that I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and invest in another bead spinner, which I did. I got this bead spinner off of Amazon, and I look at bead spinners a lot on Amazon. So I know that this was a fairly new one, and I got it because I really like the color of it. Let me put my stuff up here because I don't want to get too disorganized. Now, I know a lot of girlies who make waist beads. This spinner will not work unless you begin by spinning it 3 times and saying, wallaby, wanna bead. I'm not gonna repeat that. I ain't gonna repeat that. But I love the color. Okay, let me get this out. Okay, nothing else in there. And it comes with a funnel for your beads to take them out of the bowl and put them back to wherever you need them to be. So that's really cool because this bead spinner, which I also got off of Amazon, did not come with that. So if you look inside of here, looks pretty rustic in here. And I know I've been using this bead spinner for about a solid 2 years. I only had this one bead spinner, and I wiped it out using warm soapy water. I have a wooden bowl that I like put my fruit in, and that one didn't get rough, but honey, I put water and soap in here and it made it really rough. So then it became difficult for my needle and the beads to catch because it was catching. It was catching on this rough surface area, okay? So, I mean, it still worked. I can still spin this. I can still utilize it, but I needed something new. Look how shiny that is. It's not going to catch up. Like, I'm not going to have any hang-ups with my needle with this spinner, and I love the color. Am I too close? Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Kind of made it look grainy. That's what you get for using the iPhone. However, come back in because I don't like that. Okay. It doesn't look so pixelated now. So look how beautiful this is. This wood is beautiful. Your bead spinner was lovingly paw crafted by our industrious wallabies. We start by choosing a strong piece of rubber wood with beautiful grain. Once it is shaped, a mastered artisan manually brushes the lacquer onto each piece. When the lacquer dries, we assemble them by hand and test every little thing to ensure that yours works perfectly for you. Each one is its own unique work of art, so no one else has one that looks just like yours. I am very pleased. I don't think I'll have problems at all using this. So, got a new spinner. I don't use electric spinners. I know a lot of the girlies use electric spinners. One thing, it saves me electricity. I don't have to worry about any type of electric circuits going out. I just have to make sure I don't put no water in it. Don't put no water in it. However, so, yes. So I have this and I got this. Carspore, large eye curve beading needles. Okay. With beading, there are a couple of things to take into consideration. The size of the beads in conjunction with the size of the needle that you're using, and also the thread, because not all beaded needles are created equally, okay? Currently, I use this type of needle to spin. Let me show you. Currently, I'm using this type. Let me back up a little bit. See, it's all cluttered around here. I'm gonna use this as a background, maybe to show it better. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. I think it'll show it better here. So not all bead needles are created equally. Most people, I can't even speak for most people. I use a wide eye bead needle. Let me see if I can open it. It opens all the way. Come on, girl. See? It opens completely. It's not like just having a little bead needle eye down at the bottom. It opens completely. So that way, it really don't matter what kind of thread you use, so long as your thread ain't too thick to go through your bead hole. This is a very convenient needle. I like it. However, it's a little flimsy. Do you see? Do you see that? It's a little flimsy, but it might work better in this one here now that it's so smooth. It's so smooth, right? But I picked up this needle. I picked up this beading needle here. These are different. And I think you use them like this. See, it has your big eye down here for your thread, and it curves so you can use it in your bead spinner. It's a curved needle. Now, all of the reviews, all of them, pretty much all of them say that this down here breaks real easily. But I was like, okay, well, I just need to see it for myself. And if I see that everybody said it break easily, maybe if I'm just more careful, it won't break for me. However, I'm going to have to let you know how those needles work out. I haven't used any of them yet, and hopefully they do the job, because I'm really looking for a more functional bead needle. However, I'm not going to hold you too long. I know I've did a lot of talking in this segment, but if you stuck around, I'm so grateful for that. I really am, because I've been just trying to put effort into my channel, into my videos. I'm still learning. I think that when you're content creating, you're creating visual content. When you're artists, you learn every day. You learn with each project that you complete, to be honest with you. But there's still a lot to learn. However, please consider subscribing to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to have you join my community. I am just trying to understand the politics of running your own business, and it doesn't come easy when you don't have a mentor, you don't have someone directly to look at, to ask questions to. And so I'm just trying to share my experience. So often I believe that when you look on the internet, when you look on social media, you'll see people succeeding in their business, and that is beautiful. That's encouragement within itself, but you don't see people at their beginning stages. I'm so at my beginning stages. I am so trying to learn this thing, and I'm not your typical entrepreneur age. There are an astronomical amount of Black women who have started their own business, which is wonderful. Many of them are young women just coming into their life. You know, I have been trying to get a couple of different entrepreneurial things off the ground throughout my past, but here I am currently selling my beaded waist beads and beaded bracelets, and I'm sharing my journey with you along with my life. I'm gonna end it here. Please come back and see me again. Check out some of my other content. I believe you will really enjoy it, and if nothing else, you have a beautiful day.